Bob Bateman was born in Thetford Mines, Quebec on 20 August 1950. Educated in Montreal, Bob soon realized that the north and the east of Canada had a far greater calling for him. Following a few years in the north, and after his October 4th, 1975 marriage to Carolyn Saunders, Bob, his wife, and his 2 children moved to Prince Edward Island in 1990 and established Prince Edward Air. The focus behind this action was that Bob Bateman saw an entrepreneurial opportunity to fill a need in the area of service in medical evacuation, courier service, scheduled passenger service, and on-call air taxi charters. When the service began 15 years ago, Prince Edward Air had 1 aircraft and 1 pilot.
This aircraft was a gift on my birthday at our first year of operation from 2 of our pilots and my wife Carolyn, who was working with me as well. And it is the spitting image of our first aircraft. We still operate it today, by the way. And I took delivery of this airplane after inspecting it and flew it into Charlottetown. And we paid $3,000 a month for this particular aircraft. And it was a lot of money. We didn't have any money. And I can't think of any more driving force than that very fact to go out and get business and enable or secure our future. I'm really pleased to say that we still operate this airplane. It still generates revenue for us, flies 50 to 60 hours a month in revenue flying, and it's in great shape. And it's carried premiers and prime ministers and rock stars.
Today, the company has 13 aircraft, 85 employees, and provides charter service throughout North America and daily contracted courier service from Hamilton, Ontario, throughout all of Eastern Canada and the United States. Prince Edward Air has grown to be a truly Atlantic Canadian company with offices in Halifax, Moncton, Charlottetown, and St. John's. Bob Bateman, president of Prince Edward Air, has more than 30 years' experience in aviation as a pilot, flight instructor, and operations manager, as well as management roles with various airlines. Bob Bateman is a committed community volunteer, sitting on the board of directors for the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, the Eastern School Board Foundation, and the Board of Governors for Junior Achievement Prince Edward Island. He has been an active member of Rotary International since 1992, and since 2001, he has chaired the Canadian Forces Liaison Council for the province of Prince Edward Island with the aim of enhancing the availability of primary reservists for participation in military training and operations. In 1998, Bob Bateman was awarded the Transportation Person of the Year award by the Charlottetown Chamber of Commerce, and his company received the Scotia McLeod Business of the Month award that same year. In 2003, Prince Edward Air was awarded Service Provider of the Year by Canada Post Corporation. And in 2004, Bob garnered the prestigious Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year award for his determination, vision, and business acumen, and the citation stated that aviation business is one of the toughest in which to succeed. Bob's leadership and accurate insight into the aviation industry has resulted in the success he and Prince Edward Air are enjoying today. When receiving the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur Award in Halifax in October 2004, Bob noted in his remarks, "Our team has made possible the growth and success of Prince Edward Air." And in keeping with that theme of our team, Bob loves to compliment his partner, his boss, his wife, Carolyn.
The most important asset that I have is my wife and family. Carolyn has been with me for 30 years now through thick and thin. And thin, did I mention that? And has that innate faith and devotion to me and our family that has enabled my focus on the business of providing for the family. she has, she's the governor on my engine, I suppose, if our motor. Otherwise, I would have run it full throttle and augered in a long time ago. I'm quite certain of that.
Every team has a leader, and in Bob Bateman, Prince Edward Air has one of the best in the business. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our newest inductee into the Prince Edward Island Junior Achievement Business Hall of Fame, Robert Bob Bateman.